This video will give you guidance on how to complete the value rubric teamwork for each team member and submit it through Blackboard. First, go to the Written Evaluation Group Project. Next, select and download the Value Rubric Teamwork. The download has 6 evaluation rubrics, 1 for you and 5 others. You will need 1 for each team member. This is the rubric you will complete for each member of your group, including yourself. This is the rubric you will use in future group projects in the Plaster School of Business. On the left-hand side of the rubric, you will see the actions and behaviors being evaluated. On the right side, you will see 4 descriptions of those actions and behaviors. Select the behavior of the member being evaluated for each. There are 4 listings for the action behavior. There's capstone, milestone 3, milestone 2, and benchmark 1. Capstone would be rare for this project to earn, but it is possible. The group project will be the first exposure to this type of assignment for many of you, and you should not expect to be perfect. It is more important that you experience and learn from this project. Your grade will be based on these evaluations, but not earning a 3 and 4 on every selection doesn't mean you will score poorly. The milestones 3 and 4 would be strong indicators of performance. Benchmark would be considered the minimum performance. Anything below that would be listed as a 0. The main point is you don't have to earn capstone ratings to score well on this assignment. The first evaluation rubric is for your self-evaluation. It will ask the same questions as the member evaluations. First, write your name at the top of the rubric. Next, look at the left-hand side of the rubric, listed as contributes to team meetings. Read the 4 behavior action descriptions. Circle or highlight, and you can use the pen or highlight function found using the draw function found at the top ribbon of PowerPoint. The one that best describes the member being evaluated. In this case, capstone would be someone providing clarity of the proposals. Milestone 3 says that the member helped give direction to the proposals. Milestone 2 says that the member contributed to moving the project forward. Benchmark would be the minimum. The member participated. Note, if a member did not participate, then you would mark a 0 on the far right of the rubric. Next, look at the left-hand side of the rubric, listed as facilitates the contribution of team members. Read the 4 behavior action descriptions, circle or highlight the one that best describes the member being evaluated. Next, look at the left-hand side of the rubric, listed as individual contributions outside of team meetings. Read the 4 behavior action descriptions, circle or highlight the one that best describes the member being evaluated. Next, look at the left-hand side of the rubric, listed as fosters constructive team climate. Read the 4 action behavior descriptions, circle or highlight the one that best describes the team member being evaluated. Next, look at the left-hand side of the rubric, listed as responds to conflict. Read the 4 behavior action descriptions, circle or highlight the one that best describes the member being evaluated. In the cell on the right, sum ratings for each of the 5 dimensions to create a score between 0 and 20. If the individual performance did not meet at least the benchmark level, do not give that a score and compute a 0 for that dimension. Looking at our example here, this member only earned an 11. Oh my, 11 out of 20, that's 55%. 55% is an F. No, it is not an F. From previous first projects, this is a pretty good score. If it was closer to 20, I would be curious why. I would expect to see an explanation in the comments section. I will use the score as a guide only for your assignment grade. Scroll down to the next value rubric, Teamwork. Enter the name of the first group member that you're evaluating in that cell. On the right, you may add comments as well. Here we will write the next group member at the top of the rubric. Then we will complete the rubric as we did before. When completed, do the same for the other members. Remember, you are a group member and are required to evaluate yourself. If you have a group member that did not participate, you will still need to complete a rubric for them. Simply mark a 0 at the far right of the rubric for each area evaluated. Once you've completed all of the evaluations, then save the completed rubric document to your hard drive or flash drive and upload it using the submission link on Blackboard.